Hi guys, welcome to episode 54 of my Pleasantview Let's Play. Today we're going to be playing the Broke family. This is Beau, Deborah, and their little baby boy Edward, and their little dog and cat, which I cannot remember their names right now, but we'll find out as soon as we load the lot. Today is tax day for the Broke family. They have a net worth of 18,066 simoleons here, but if you'll remember from the last time we played this family, Deborah received a very large inheritance whenever her parents, Coral and Herb Oldie, passed away. So she actually has 46,900 simoleons in her bank account. After we did all the calculations, they ended up owing 3,500 simoleons in taxes. So we'll pay those as soon as we get into the lot. I'll go ahead and load them up now, and I'll just give you a quick recap of what happened to this family previously. Beau went to college, and while he was there, he had an affair with a townie or a dormie named Melba. And whenever he got back to Pleasantview, he regretted that decision. He came back to Deborah, realized he loved her all along, and Deborah proposed marriage to him. He said yes, they got married, and she got pregnant right away. Beau moved into the trailer with her, where she still lived. This is a trailer that she inherited from her parents, and she put all of her money in savings. Deborah is very good with money, and she lived alone there in the trailer for quite a while after her parents died. She did not go to college. She just stayed in Pleasantview, took care of the house and all of the affairs after her parents died, and waited for Beau to get back. And here we are in the Broke household. It's 6 a.m. on Monday morning. Beau and Deborah are just waking up. This is the first time that we've played them since I put in my default replacement hair. And I think we're going to have to make a change to Deborah's hair because Deborah has these braids that do not suit her at all. She actually has naturally straight hair. So we're going to be changing her hair right away. And just look how beautiful she is. I don't know if you remember, Deborah was an adopted sim, and she was just randomly generated from the adoption agency, and she turned out to be one of the most beautiful sims in Pleasantview. And I just noticed she has a want to have another baby. I'm going to lock that in for her. She's a family sim. I think they are going to have a lot of children. So that's exciting. We're going to have another baby, or we're going to try to. Hopefully they'll be able to. So we do have several housekeeping things that we need to take care of in addition to the taxes. I just want to show you what Beau looks like with his new hairstyle. This is the hairstyle that he chose for himself, and I'm going to let him keep it. He looks kind of emo, but I think he looks really cute, and it really suits his face. He has a very interesting face shape with this sort of cleft chin and his moon-shaped cheeks there. So I really like this hairstyle on him. I think he looks really good, and we're going to let him keep that. So the first thing I want to do is have Deborah go over to the mirror, and we're going to change her appearance. So here is the new hairstyle that I chose for Deborah. I think it's the most similar one I could find of my new hair that looks like, kind of like her old hairstyle. She is just so gorgeous no matter what hair I put on her. But let's see if she likes it. She does. Oh, she's laughing at herself. Okay. I don't know if that's good or bad when they laugh at their own hairstyle. I will take it as a good sign, and we'll leave her with that hair. Beau is going to take care of the baby, little Edward. I don't know why he's sleeping on the floor. Let's see. Beau is going to pick him up. And then we have our pets here. Bailey is the cat's name. Now, Bailey was Deborah's cat when she was a teenager. She's had her for a very long time. And then they also adopted little Mr. Waggles over here. So they have quite a bit going on in this tiny little trailer. I do believe, especially because Deborah wants to have another baby, they're going to have to move into a bigger house. This is not going to cut it whenever they have a second child. So I'm going to send Deborah over to pay the taxes right away. While she does that, Beau is going to take care of the baby, and then they're really going to need to clean this place up. It is filthy. There's rotten bottles everywhere, old food. Oh, it's horrible in here. Maybe they'll actually hire a maid, too. Right now, Deborah's sort of a stay-at-home mom, but she just rolled the want to get a job in the architecture career. Right now, I'm having her pay the taxes. And then we'll check and see if there is a job available for her in architecture. That is this very odd career path for her to choose, but if that's what she wants to do, then we're going to let her do it. Okay, Deborah just told me she's not in the mood to look for a job because her environment score is like 0 because it's so filthy in here. She's going to clean up the house a little bit, and then we'll have her find a job. She was able to clean up enough to get her environment score up high enough to be able to look for a job. She's still not happy. Okay, Beau, I know you're not happy either. Why don't you clean instead of standing there complaining? Clean up some of this mess. And let's see if there's anything in the architecture career available today. Check this out. There is an opening in the architecture career track as a cement mixer, level 1. Does Deborah want this job? Yes, she does. Okay, so she's going to be starting her new job tomorrow. I can't believe Deborah is going into the construction field, basically, because when you begin in the architecture career, she starts out as a cement mixer, and with as pretty as she is, I have a feeling things are going to be a little tough for her out on the construction site. But this is what she wants to do. We're going to let her pursue it. Now, we also need to change their lifetime wants, and I haven't even looked at what kind of random stuff they probably rolled. She has a random lifetime want to become Captain Hero, but we know that's not what she really wants to do. We know she really wants to work in architecture. I'm going to go and re-roll her lifetime want and see if we can get her something more appropriate. Okay, we've chosen Become City Planner for Deborah's lifetime want. Deborah will never become city planner because she didn't go to college, but at least this gives her something to aspire to, and we will keep her working in the construction career. So now let's look at Beau. Beau's lifetime want is to become education minister, but that's not really what he wants to do. When he got out of college, he wanted to work in the journalism career. He's currently level 1 as a yearbook club supervisor. I'm going to re-roll his lifetime want until we get something in the journalism career for him. Okay, there we go. Become media magnate level 10. That's what he's going to work for, and he could actually reach level 10 of the journalism career because he did get his college degree. Now that that's taken care of, the next thing we need to do is roll their secondary aspirations. So let me just make sure that they have the points. So Deborah definitely has an extra point to spend here, and so does Beau, so we can roll for both of them. I'm going to do that now, and I'll be right back with the results. All right, here are the results for Deborah's secondary aspiration. After all of the calculations, we found out that she's going to be a secondary popularity sim. That doesn't really surprise me. It seems to suit her very well. As attractive as she is, I think she probably naturally draws people to her. So we're going to choose popularity for her. And she has another point to spend. I'm going to go ahead and give her slower energy decay because that's going to help whenever she's having a lot of kids. And just a real quick recap of her personality. She's very playful, nice, not really on the outgoing side, but I think her playfulness and her niceness is what really draws people to her and makes up for her lack of outgoingness. Outgoingness, is that a word? You know what I mean. Okay, here are the results of Beau's secondary aspiration. After all the calculations, Beau is going to be a secondary pleasure sim. Now, he actually rolled secondary knowledge, but because he's a primary knowledge, we can't give him secondary knowledge. So let's go in here and choose pleasure for him. I was not expecting him to be pleasure, but that's what we rolled. So he also has another point here. I'm going to go ahead and put this in slower social and comfort decay. And he has a bunch of points. I didn't even look. Okay, so we're going to give him slower bladder and hygiene and slower fun and hunger. I especially think those will be good since he's pleasure and he's not really that much into work. I mean, he likes his job and everything, but he's more into pleasure than he is into work. Okay, so now that that's all taken care of, we can actually start to play the family. Now, I believe that little Edward is going to be aging up today at 6 p.m. The ages right now are Beau is 24, Deborah is 28, and little Edward is 2. Deborah is 4 years older than Beau, but they don't mind. The age difference doesn't bother them at all. So I don't think they have time to try for a baby before Beau goes off to work. Actually, I think he's going to be leaving here in about 10 minutes. But Deborah, it looks like she wants to work on her garden. This garden out here belonged to Herb, and Deborah has kind of kept up with it as a hobby and sort of as a memorial to her dad, Herb, who she loved very much before he passed away. So she'll probably spend the day taking care of the baby, working on the garden, and cleaning up the house. And we'll see what happens after Beau gets home if they are able to try for a baby today. Deborah's coming outside to work on her garden. She is a nature sim and she has a very high enthusiasm in nature. She loves gardening and she actually has a high enough skill to plant strawberries and cucumber, and I think she's my first sim that's been able to do that. So she's going to tend this sickly tomato plant, and then she's going to plant some cucumbers and strawberries out here. It is fall, so I don't know if we'll be able to get these plants to completion. I don't really remember how many days they take. And because it's fall, we're also going to need to think about getting new outfits for the family, especially for Deborah. She's outside just in her underwear here. But I think it's probably going to start getting cold soon. It is the very first day of fall, so it's still a little bit warm. I did it again, you guys. I didn't have enough cash in the household funds after she paid the taxes. I forgot to withdraw anything out. She has $46,000, and now the maid is taking a curtain out of the baby's room for his payment. What do you mean you don't have enough money to pay me? I forgot they even had a maid until he showed up and stole their curtain. So I think we can replace that. I'm going to have her go put the baby in the crib, and then we'll buy another curtain for his room and get some money out of the bank so that doesn't happen again. It's 3 o'clock and Beau just got home from work and he's been promoted to blog writer level 2. I'm so happy for him. It says, the internet is a vast place just screaming for writers to come forth and write about everything on their minds. With a little creativity, you can go far. Beau now works from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Oh, those are terrible hours. But he brought home 182 simoleons, got a bonus of 364, and it looks like he now makes 120. Oh, that's not him. He now makes 182 simoleons a day, so good for him. And, okay, well, Beau and Deborah just decided to go straight in and get on the bed. Their bed's all screwed up. And I think they're probably going to woohoo, and it's going to be really interesting to see if they try for baby, since Deborah does want another baby. Even though she already has one, that's crazy. Usually they don't get the want for another baby until their current baby is a toddler. But she doesn't want to wait. So let's see here. Oh, they are. They're trying for baby. All on their own. Thank you, ACR. I actually really like whenever ACR does this because I feel like it leaves the choice up to them. And here they go. So hopefully this works. And in a couple of days, 3 more days, we'll have another little broke baby. It is 6 p.m. here on Monday, and it looks like Beau is going to be aging up little Edward right now. Here he goes. Oh my goodness. He aged up with that same curly hair that another of our toddlers recently aged up with, and it just doesn't make sense for him, considering both of his parents have very straight hair, and I don't think any of his ancestors had curly hair. So we're going to have to change little Edward's hair, but look at that face. He looks exactly like Deborah with those big blue eyes. Oh my goodness. How cute. And we didn't throw a birthday party for him, and maybe we should have to invite some of the Broke family over. But we didn't. We'll throw a birthday party for him whenever he turns into a child. Right now I want to take him into the bathroom and change his appearance. So let's change Edward's appearance. Let's get him a different hairstyle so we can see what he's really going to look like. And Deborah's like, I'm going to sleep. I've had enough. I'm tired. Maybe she's pregnant and that's why she's so tired. Let's hope. I just gave little Edward this hairstyle here because it looks similar to Beau's, and it doesn't really matter too much. He's not going to keep it when he's a kid, but I wanted something that looked kind of like his dad's, and this was the closest I could get with what I had. And look at this little face. Look at those cheekbones. This is going to be a really interesting looking sim. I cannot wait for him to age up to a child. He is now, actually, let's look at him up close here. He is now 3 years old. And here he is, little Edward as a toddler. Beau's got his eyes closed. Just look at that adorable face. Oh my goodness. Okay, so his birthday is over. It wasn't very exciting. He wants to learn how to talk. I'm going to lock that in for him, and maybe Beau can work with him. Beau and Deborah can work with him on that. And let's see what the rest of the family wants to do for tonight. Deborah just needs to eat, go to the bathroom, and go to sleep. And all she wants to do is have a baby. She wants to be friends with Tabitha. I might have her call up Tabitha once she's feeling a little better. And Beau still wants to become a werewolf. We're going to keep an eye out for the leader of the pack outside their house and see if he shows up. We don't have any supernaturals in our town. It would be really cool to have one, and I've never played a werewolf before, believe it or not. So I'm going to keep this locked in, and we're going to keep trying and see if we can make Beau a werewolf. That would be super fun. In the meantime, he's probably just going to play with little Edward before he goes to bed. Edward needs to potty. We also need a bathtub. I'm going to buy a toddler potty and a bathtub. Alright, so I placed a bathtub. It's not the greatest location. It's right here in between the two toilets. Wouldn't that be a nice place to go take a relaxing bath in between two toilets and a litter box? But this is what they've got to work with right now. So I'm going to have Beau go and potty train Edward right now. We're going to go ahead and get started on that, since he does have to use the potty. And then I'll probably have Beau work with teaching him how to talk for the rest of the night until Beau or he gets too tired. And Deborah, we're going to wake her up. We're going to wake her up and have her go and cook some dinner. She actually made some salad today. I think she'll just get that because she's really tired and just serve that. Everybody's just going to have a salad. Okay, is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Beau is teaching little Edward how to talk. Look at that face. I don't know if he's got like some Anthony eye sockets going on or what is going on with that face, but he's cute. Beau is just putting Edward to bed, and then he's going to go to bed himself. And I wanted to look at little Edward's personality because we haven't done that yet, and he just aged up. So let's see. He is a Libra. Oh my goodness. Romantic, charming, and incredibly sociable. It's hard not to like a Libra. We have another romance or pleasure sim on our hands here with him being a Libra. Let's compare his personality to his parents. So he's very outgoing, just like Beau. He's not as nice as his dad. He's got about the same laziness. But he's sloppy like his mom. He's sloppy and nice like his mom. Wow. I can't believe we have another romance sim on our hands. Well, he could possibly be a pleasure just depending on what we're going to need this generation. So we'll wait and see. But he's going to be one of the two. And then we don't know what his hobby is yet. And he's interested in entertainment, and that's pretty much it. Paranormal. It's always so weird to me when toddlers are interested in the paranormal. So that's really all we know right now about Edward. Well, guys, good news. It's 7 a.m. on Tuesday morning. Deborah was outside just spraying some roaches in the front yard. And look what happened. She got the question mark pacifier above her head as she rubs her stomach and feels nauseous. She is most definitely pregnant. So we're going to have another baby. I'm so excited. The last part of this round is just full of babies. And I can never get enough babies. She is supposed to be going to her brand new job today, I believe. But the carpool did not come for some reason. Maybe it's because she's pregnant? I don't know. I still think it should have come because she doesn't have her baby bump yet. So since she doesn't have her baby bump, I'm actually going to have her walk to work because she should have gone. So let's have her walk to work. She doesn't need to miss her first day. She's not even 100% sure she's pregnant. She just suspects she's having a little bit of pre-morning sickness. So she's going off to work to the construction site on her very first day. I wish her luck, and I hope she does well, and I hope she can maintain herself amongst all the men on the construction site. Okay, Beau's going to take care of the baby, and he has to go to work at noon. We'll have to call a babysitter to come between noon and 3 p.m. whenever Deborah gets home. Okay, it is 3 o'clock. Deborah just got home from her very first day on the construction site, and she's already been promoted to level 2. She impressed the guys at the construction site so much that they promoted her right away to Bricklayer. Can you believe it? Little tiny Deborah is a bricklayer. She's moved off the factory floor and onto lots where actual homes are being built, just doing her small part to help erect structures, both residential and commercial. Laying bricks and spreading that goop to make them stick together is only a bit tougher than mixing cement. Learn enough about bricks, though, and you might just get to supervise other people doing it. And that is what Deborah would like to do. Look at the look on her face. She is so proud. She now works from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. starting immediately, and she brought home 141 simoleons today and a bonus of 282. Alright, so now that Deborah's done gloating in the front yard, she's going to go inside and check on the baby. Oh my goodness, the dog is... We've got to go scold this dog right now. Scold for destroying the furniture. Normally, Waggles does not do that, so I don't know what's gotten into him. Scold Mr. Waggles. Bad dog, bad. Do not destroy the furniture. Now give him love. Stroke. Oh, he's stinky. He's probably upset because he stinks so bad. We're going to have her go and give him a bath right now. And let's check on the baby. Ugh, he needs to be potty trained. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I don't know what's more important, washing the dog or potty training the baby, but she's already on her way to wash the dogs. We're going to let her do that first. And then hopefully she can make it to the potty with Edward. I don't know. Okay, the dog's not getting in the tub, so we'll deal with that in a minute. Let's potty train Edward first. Come on, Edward, you can make it. We're so close. Come on, come on, come on. Hurry up, hurry up. There we go. She's gonna get him on the toilet. The nanny's about to pee her pants back here, but too bad. They need a bigger house so bad, but I'm trying to wait until we get closer to the birth of the second child so that they can have as much money as possible to get the nicest house they can. Oh my gosh, please don't pee your pants right here, nanny. We can't get out. We're potty training the baby. Now, this is not the same nanny that we had the issues with the Dreamer family. This is a different nanny. This is Karen Gast, and she seems to be pretty good. Okay. Sorry, Karen. We're getting out. We're getting out of here. Okay, there we go. Now she can go to the bathroom, hopefully. Oh, did she pee herself outside? I think she might have peed herself. Get out of there, Edward. Edward is okay. He needs a bath, and so does the dog, but we're going to have Beau take care of that because Deborah, poor thing, she's exhausted. She just worked her construction job all day. She needs to take a hot bath and get some comfort. Okay, Deborah just got her first baby bump. Yay! Deborah is most definitely pregnant, and right at the same time that Beau found out he's been promoted to Internet Movie Critic Level 3 of the journalism career. So, perks like free movie passes and butter popcorn make the business of reviewing films, both good and bad ones, a nice gig. He now works from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Those hours are even worse than his previous hours. Deborah's been placed on maternity leave, and another day has passed in the household. But let's have Deborah go and tell Beau about the new baby. I know he's going to be so excited that they're having another child. He's not a family sim, but he does love his family very much. So actually, I'm going to have him come and rub belly. She's going to be like, check this out. I got my baby bump. We are having another child in this house. So that gives us about 2 more days before we have to move out of the trailer and get a bigger house. We also have to remember to roll the pacifier because we don't want any clone babies. Okay, come on, Deborah. He congratulated her on not going to college. Great job, hun. Great job not going to college and staying here so I could have an affair while I was at college without you. That she still does not know about to this day. Okay, rub belly. And I hope she never finds out. Aww. Alright, so another day has passed, and the ages now are, Beau is now 26, Deborah is 30 years old, and little Edward is 4 years old. So Deborah's going to be in her early 30s by the time their second child is born. And she really needs to take care of the garden out here, but I think she's going to be too tired. Yeah, she's way too tired to do that. She's going to have to go to sleep. Actually, she's going to have to get back in the bath. But she can do that in the morning. I'm just going to send her straight to bed, and then Beau can bathe the dog and the baby. It's 10 o'clock at night, and Beau is the sweetest husband ever. He decided to go out and take care of the garden for Deborah while she sleeps because she's too tired to do it now that she's pregnant. And he doesn't know much about gardening, but he's like, I can pull those weeds, and I can do my best, and I'll help. And that's just so nice of him. Beau is a really nice guy. We're just going to pretend that he didn't have that affair. Well, we won't pretend he didn't have it. Look, he's still in love with Melba. He sure is. He's still in love with her, and he has 2 bolts with her. But he's also in love with Deborah, his wife. Let's just hope that Melba doesn't come nosing around. Beau has a lot of friends. Well, he's friends with his brothers, Dustin and Bobby, and his mom. He's also friends with Glenn Foster, and his dog and his cat. Not quite Edward yet, though. Beau's done with the gardening for the night. He's just going to take care of some needs and then go to bed. And we still haven't seen any sign of the leader of the pack in order to turn him into a werewolf. Also, if you'll remember, whenever Beau was a teenager, he was abducted by aliens, which he definitely wanted to be abducted. He spent night after night out in the backyard with a telescope, gazing at the stars, trying to get abducted. He finally was, which totally freaked him out. And he hasn't had any more wants to get abducted. I really wish he would get the want to when he was an adult so we could have some alien babies. I'm just waiting for that to happen to one of my Sims, but so far, no luck. It's about 10:30 in the morning on Wednesday. Beau is outside playing fetch with Mr. Waggles. It's so cute. But I wanted to talk about their clothing because it is getting later in fall. There's only 3 days left now, so they're 2 days into fall. And I think it's about time for them to buy new outfits. Beau, right now he's wearing his pajamas outside, but he's normally wearing shorts. And I think it's getting a little bit too cold for shorts. I'm going to have him go shop online and buy clothing. He's going to buy just some everyday clothing, and then also after Deborah has the baby, we'll change her clothing because her maternity clothes are warm enough for now. Okay, here is Beau's new outfit. I got him a nice green sweater with a gray t-shirt and some jeans and sneakers. That's pretty much it. Beau is a pretty casual guy. Even though he's a journalist by day, when he's at home, he's interested in being casual. He's interested in supernatural and knowledge and learning, and he doesn't have a lot of time to be all dressed up when he's not at work. So this is his super casual fall outfit. I think it looks really cute on him. Green is a really nice color on him. He does have blue eyes. I think blue would look good on him too, but he prefers green. So this is a very cute little sweater that we got for him, a nice cable knit. It'll be really warm for fall. And then, like I said, we'll change Deborah's outfit once she's not pregnant anymore. Beau's getting ready to go off to work now, and he's going to be at work until 8 p.m. tonight. The nanny will be here to help Deborah, but Deborah is really needing some fun, and she wants to do some nature activities. She loves being outside, and she's been cooped up inside because she's been pregnant. We're going to let her go out and work on the garden. She wants to catch fireflies or butterflies, but I don't see any on the lot. And let's just look around at the lot and see. Nope, I don't see anything. So she can go work on her garden at least, and we'll let the nanny take care of Edward while she does that, just to kind of get a break and get out of the house. And she should be able to get some fun from that. She also wants to hunt for bugs, so after she tends the garden, we'll have her do that. She's going outside in her PJs. Her little feet are going to get cold, I think. Wow, Deborah received a silver gardening talent badge. She's been gardening so much that she got the silver talent badge. I'm so proud of her. She's definitely the best at gardening out of any of our Sims that we played. And now she's playing her handheld game. That's not what she wants to do. Let's have her water these, and then she can go hunt bugs. It's 6 p.m. now, and another day has gone by. The ages now are Beau is 27, Deborah is 31, and little Edward is 5. Deborah should be getting her baby bump very soon, I think around 7 p.m. Oh my gosh, look at Edward cuddling the puppy. Oh, that's precious. Edward's going to age up in just 1 day, and we're going to get to see what he looks like as a child. I'm so excited. We are going to throw a birthday party. Oh, look at the kitty cat. We're going to throw a birthday party for him and invite the Brokes over and maybe invite Mary Sue as well. And I think Deborah... Oh, and Deborah's friend, Marcia Brunick. And she is almost friends with her half-sister, her not half-sister, but her adopted sister, Mary Sue Oldie. We're going to invite Mary Sue over because she's really the only family that Deborah has. And I think Deborah would want to have a relationship with her, so we will invite her to the party. Deborah has just made dinner. She made spaghetti. She's actually going to have to eat a second plate, I think. Let's just get her hunger all the way up while we can. Oh, here it comes. Here comes the second baby bump. All right, so on Thursday at 8 p.m., we are going to have Broke Baby number 2. So it'll happen right after the birthday party, right after we have Edward's birthday party. Then we're going to have a new baby. It's going to be a very exciting day in the Broke household on Thursday. It's 8 p.m. and Beau just got home from work. Deborah is potty training Edward, or she's working on it, and he's getting very close to being potty trained. I think he might actually make it. He hasn't learned to talk yet, and he still wants to learn to talk, and he wants to be potty trained. We'll have Beau work with him some more tomorrow before he goes to work. Actually, I think we're going to have Beau stay home tomorrow from work. He doesn't have any vacation days. Oh no, never mind. He's going to have to go to work. And he's not going to be here for Edward's age up or wait, I was looking at the wrong day. No, he's off tomorrow. He's off on Thursday. Yes. So he's going to be off. That's great. He'll be here for the birthday of Edward and for the birth of his new baby. Deborah is exhausted. I'm going to send her to bed. And then after I send everybody to bed, I'm going to go ahead and roll the pacifier to make sure we don't get a clone. The family ran out of groceries, so Deborah had to go to the grocery store. She ordered a pizza last night to get her through the night. And here she comes waddling down the street. There goes Jennifer Burb. So she's waddling on down to the grocery store to buy some groceries. She needed to get away from the house for a little while. She's been cooped up in there with the baby and the animals, and she just wanted to get out and take a walk. Beau stayed home, and he's watching the kids for her to allow her to go. And she wants to, it looks like Jennifer Burb is going to come talk to her. That's nice. I'll let her talk to Jennifer for a little bit, and then she'll get some groceries. Here's the Cassandra Goth. But I worry for Deborah because her needs are going down really fast because she is 9 months pregnant. I'm just going to have her go ahead and go over here and buy the groceries so she can be prepared to leave at any moment. She is huge. Okay, she's going to fill up the basket, fill up the fridge. All right. Now she is going to just go back home right away because she already is hungry again and needs a bath and needs to go to the bathroom. So her outing didn't last very long. But at least she got to get out for a couple hours, run some errands, get away from Edward. Not that she wants to get away from him. She loves her kids because she's a family sim, but you know, just she needs a break sometimes. Even family sims need a break. All right, Deborah just got back home from the grocery store. She's going to put the groceries away. Beau is just going to the bathroom. He's going to eat some of this pizza, this leftover pizza, and then he's going to start working with Edward on teaching him to talk. Hopefully we can get that knocked out before 6 p.m. And I think he is actually pretty close. This house is so cramped, and as soon as the baby is born and after Edward's birthday party, they're going to have to move out. So they'll probably be moving out on Friday morning. In part 2 of this episode, they'll be getting a new house. They can stay here one night. I think Edward can sleep on the couch and the new baby can sleep in the nursery. And then first thing Friday morning, they'll be moving into their new home. And depending on what's available in Pleasantview, we might have to have some new construction. Beau has been working with Edward all day, and he is almost there. He's almost to the point where he can talk. Now, he's going to be a little bit behind on his motor skills because he didn't learn how to walk. But he's going to catch up pretty soon with the other children once he ages up to a child. And there he goes. Now Edward knows how to talk. He's in the platinum. He's going to grow up very well because he learned how to talk. Perfect timing on that. And it's just about time to get ready for the birthday party. They're going to straighten up the house. The maid has left, so I think everything's pretty clean. Deborah's going to sleep. She's tired. She's going to get a couple hours sleep before the party, and we'll have Beau set everything up. He's been such a wonderful, supportive husband during this pregnancy, which has been really rough on Deborah. Deborah gets really bad pregnancy symptoms. She got really bad morning sickness, and it's just really rough on her. She's just one of those Sims that they have it really bad while they're pregnant. So Beau has been so supportive, helping her take care of the garden, helping her take care of the baby in the house. He's just been great through it all. And now he's going to help get the birthday party all set up for little Edward. Okay, Beau's just called up and invited the guests to the birthday party. Let's see who shows up. He invited his brothers and his mom. He also invited Mary Sue and Cassandra. And he really should have his clothes on and not his pajamas on. So really quick, we're going to change him into his correct clothing. And here comes Mary Sue, Brandy, Bobby, Dustin, Cassandra, and Glenn Foster. I forgot we invited Glenn Foster, who is Beau's friend. So everybody showed up. Awesome. except for David. David Dreamer didn't show up. He's not really that close to Beau. Let's see. Well, they're almost friends. And I think he would come. So we're going to teleport David over if we can. And then we're also going to teleport over the children that are in Edward's generation. Okay, so I've teleported over David, and I've also teleported Whitney, Faith, and Casper. These are all part of These are all part of Edward's generation. Okay, it's 4:41 p.m. I'm going to go ahead and buy the cake now, and let's go ahead and get this show on the road. I think I'm going to put it over here on the counter, and we're going to wake up Deborah. Deborah, wake up. I know you're tired, but wake up and get dressed and come in here for the party. She's also going to be giving birth in just a few short hours. This is perfect because everybody can be here for the birth of the new baby. I know she wants at least Brandy and Mary Sue to be here. It's going to be really difficult to cram everybody in here for this party, but we're going to try our best. Hopefully Mary Sue doesn't kiss anybody. I think she has kissed Glenn Foster before, and I'm really nervous that she's going to pull something like that in front of Cassandra. Last time she did that, Cassandra wasn't here. So let's just hope that Mary Sue can keep it together. I think Mary Sue might be starting to get a little bit of dementia in her old age, so let's hope she doesn't cause any trouble. And I'm going to have Beau go ahead and take Edward over to the cake. Edward's over here eating dog food. That's not cool. Did we forget to feed him? He's not even hungry. Look at him. He's just going to town on it. So let's stop eating dog food, Edward. Stop eating dog food. You're about to become a child. He ate it all, too. He cleaned out the bowl. All right, Beau's bringing him over to the cake now, and I hope Deborah's going to make it in here. Yeah, it looks like she's getting dressed back there, so here she comes. So I want to get a nice shot of Beau and Edward at the birthday cake with him blowing out his little candles. Come on, everybody, gather around. Your whole family's here to see you age up, Edward. Aww. He's blowing out the candles. Here he goes. He's gonna age up well. There we go. Oh, I cannot wait to see what this face is gonna look like. He looks just like his mom. Oh, goodness. And he's wearing a suit. Oh, my gosh. He's wearing a suit just like, wasn't it Primo or who was wearing a suit? Somebody wore a suit when they aged up. Now I can't remember. Edward has grown into a child. As a toddler, Edward achieved the aspiration level of Miracle Might. Life just couldn't get any better for Edward. Okay, now we can get a good look at him. So let's see. He has Deborah's eyes. He really does. It remains to be seen how his jaw and chin are going to look. I think we're going to have to wait until we're a teen to really tell. But right now, he definitely looks like his mom. And if you look at him from the side, he looks so much like Deborah did when she was a child. So the birthday party's going well so far. Mary Sue is slow dancing with Cassandra in the middle of the living room. But at least she's not paying any attention to Glenn. Edward had to go take a bath because he was stinky and he was uncomfortable. Once he gets out of the tub, I'm going to have him talk to all the children that are in his generation so they can get to know each other and we can put them in a group together for whenever they're teenagers. And let's see, Deborah really needs to go to sleep as much. Oh, she is. She went back to bed. She was like, sorry guys, I got to go to sleep. I'm going to be giving birth in 45 minutes. Look at Mary Sue and Cassandra. Okay, I think the time is coming. It's after 8 p.m. and it looks like Deborah is starting to stir in the bedroom. A lot of the party guests are outside playing in the rain. But Deborah is about to give birth. And here comes Beau. He's right here with her. Glenn and David and Casper and Brandy and Cassandra and Mary Sue. Everybody just ran in here. And I'm sure Deborah did not want all of these people in here, but she's given birth in front of them. Oh great, our view's blocked, you guys. Our view's blocked. I would like bet money on this now, that this is gonna happen like every time. But here it comes, we've got a new broke baby. It's another boy. Oh my gosh, we just keep having boys. Oh, it's another boy that looks just like Deborah. And we are gonna name him Kyle. We are on the letter K. Oops. So this is Kyle Broke. And let's look. Yeah, he has the blue eyes, black hair, and skin tone of Deborah. Well, actually, he has the blue eyes of both of his parents. But the black hair and skin tone of Deborah. And I'm sure Deborah's thinking, like, everybody just needs to get out of here. Look, Brandy's happy because she got a grandchild, and Cassandra got or not Cassandra. Cassandra didn't get a grandchild. Only Brandy got a grandchild. I don't know what I was thinking there. But Brandy was happy about that. Alright, she's putting the baby down on the floor. Okay, everybody get out of Deborah's bedroom. She just gave birth, you guys. Leave her alone. Oh my goodness. And the poor baby's just laying on the ground. Alright, people are starting to leave now. I'm gonna get Beau to hold little Kyle. He wants to hold his baby, people. Leave them alone. This is like the least private birth ever. Oh, Brandy went for it. Brandy's like, I get to hold the baby before you do, son. Okay, Brandy took off with the baby. Need to try to not schedule a birthday party at the time of a birth. Okay, the birthday party is over. It was a great job. It rocked. So everybody had a really good time, even though Deborah gave birth right at the end of it. And look, Edward's happy. He had a great birthday. He is now 6 years old. Oops. And we just found out he's actually 5 years old. I don't know what I'm saying. And we just found out that he is a music and dance sim. Just like his dad. Anyway, just like his dad, and I feel like that's probably because Beau is always listening to music and dancing around the house, and his love for music must have rubbed off on his son. That is so sweet. Bye, guys. So I must have gotten off somewhere on Edward's age because he should be 5 years old today. And now Deborah is 32 and Beau is 28. All right, and now we lost the baby, so I got to find the baby. I hope Brandy didn't take off with him. Oh, she just left him here in the middle of the floor. So let's have a Beau pick up the baby and put him in the crib. Oh, no, Bobby's going to pick him up. Oh, how sweet of you, Bobby. Oh, Bobby's going to feed him. Everybody just loves the new baby in the house. Okay, everybody finally left. The family are all in bed. Poor little Edward has to sleep on the couch. But we're going to go ahead and end part 1 here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell if you want to know when I upload new videos. I will see you guys with part 2 of this episode very soon. In part 2, the family's going to be moving into a new house in Pleasantview, a new, much bigger house, and little Kyle is going to be aging up to a toddler. Follow me on Twitter for updates on my current projects, Instagram for pictures from Pleasantview and my custom hood, and on Pinterest where I'm pinning all of my favorite custom content. You can also visit my blog at PleasantSims.com for mods and gameplay rules, or become my patron at patreon.com/PleasantSims for access to exclusive bonus content.